If you spend a lot of time on YouTube, you will see tons of channels dedicated to entrepreneurship and owning your own business. And there's a lot of benefits to this. You can keep the profits for yourself, you can set your own schedule, more or less, and you can even push your skills and talents in directions that you want to go in. That's something that you do not have the freedom to do as an employee. However, today I will argue that the vast majority of people should spend their time focusing on their careers, not on being business owners. Business owners occupy a far larger part of our imagination than they do in real life. According to the US Bureau of Labor Statistics, 90% of Americans work for somebody else. What this means is that only 10% are self-employed, and of that percent, only 10% of them actually make more than $1 million in revenue a year per the Census Bureau. That means that if we assume a profit margin of 10 to 20%, which is very good in most industries, that only 10 out of 1,000 business owners actually make more than you would as a senior employee at a business. 990 of them make far less. The jet set glitterati that you see in the media are about as rare as Frosty the Snowman in Cancun. Although if you do see him, don't touch the hat. I heard he hates that. Given these horrible numbers, it makes way more sense for the average person to focus on maximizing their career over a dream of entrepreneurship. You're already succeeding, making money at your day job. It's just a question of maximizing the value of your time in that day job. There is, however, one big challenge when it comes to maximizing the value of your career. And that is that many people don't know how to keep growing. According to the BLS, people see the biggest lifetime increases in their earnings between the ages of 25 to 44. And then after the age of 44, it remains constant for the rest of their life. But why is this? Why do people stop growing when they have 20 years to go? There's no rational reason why they have to stop growing if they don't want to. And yet we're seeing that in the numbers. Now, part of this reason, of course, is that people have changing life goals. Some people start a family and they dedicate more time to their family than in the office, which makes total sense. Other people simply take their foot off the gas for a while. They dedicate time to their hobbies. And I've had times like this too, where I focused more on my hobbies like reading, writing, biking, woodworking, anything, frankly, besides my day job. But another reason for this is ignorance. People hit a glass ceiling and don't know how to overcome it. You worked hard all your life, you excelled, and you were rewarded appropriately for it. But all of a sudden, the rewards stop coming. What do? This is where career planning and having a thorough understanding how to leverage your skills, experiences, and accomplishments comes into play. Think about it. When is the last time you really thought about your career and the moves that you would take over the next 3 to 5 years? For many of us, we probably haven't thought about it since maybe high school, when folks asked us what we wanted to do when we grew up, or maybe after college, when we realized that we had a lot of bills that need to get paid real quick. I don't know about you guys, but I didn't know what I wanted to do. However, career planning is something that you need to continuously do throughout your life. From day one, when you start a new job, you should know the series of activities and skills and experiences that you need to acquire to qualify for the next job. This can save you a ton of time and energy. You only need to spend a year or two in each role before moving on to the next one. Whereas many people who are much more random in their careers hop from one position to the next and wonder why they never get ahead. Or they spend 3 to 4 years in the role and only look to start moving when they become bored or too comfortable, and then they start that process of gaining these skills and experiences that they need. Shaving off a year or two over the course of several career moves will really increase your career momentum far beyond what you would have thought, like a snowball rolling down a mountain. And not just a snowball of job titles either. This will be a snowball of money. Besides this, you also really need to learn how to leverage your skills, experiences, and accomplishments. Think about it. Do you really know how well your current job duties translate over into other positions? It's a lot more than you probably realize. Let me give you an example. Let's say that you work as a customer service rep. You may think that all you do is just help out customers. But if you really break it down, you do so much more than that. You use your social skills to go out and calm customers down so they're no longer agitated and angry. You investigate their concerns to really identify the core issue that they are worried about. You consult a variety of sources of information to go help them solve their problem. And you may even log their concerns and their information into a database, which can be used for metrics and reporting. Besides this, you can also work with other teams in the company to coordinate a response in order to solve their problem and make them happy. This is a lot more than just helping a customer out. This is a valuable set of skills that apply across a wide variety of areas. People just don't take the time to spell it out. Similarly, do you know how to develop your credibility? Do you know how to create and execute projects at work that create real change in the company? If you are a sales rep working for a manufacturing company, you are not the only one in the world. If you are a project manager for a construction firm, many others do the same work. You need to find a way to make yourself stand out from the crowd. You need to become a noteworthy sales rep, a noteworthy project manager. Now, this is an advanced set of skills that I'll go into more depth in future videos. There's just way too much material here to really go into it. However, it is well worth your time to look into this, to practice this, to learn this, because that is how you go out and maximize your career and get the most value for your time at work. Now, if you found this video at all interesting and helpful, please click the subscribe button below for more content. I'll produce new videos on a weekly basis, if not faster, depending on my schedule. But I hope that each one will go out and provide some value to you to help you really get the most out of your career and do all the other things that you want to do in life. Until next time.